destination is recap station as I will debrief round 7 of Super Rugby Pacific. Grab your tickets, sit back, relax, as we've got no time to waste. Toot! This round had a mixture of results. The standings don't change, however, as the creme de la creme, that is the Hurricanes, remain on top. They should get comfy at their pedestal though, as the Blues and the Brumbies, although had mixed results, still proved in their performances that they could knock the Hurricanes off. We start with Moana Pasifika taking on the Highlanders. Can Moana get a win at home after losing harshly last week, or will the Highlanders avenge their loss to the Hurricanes under the roof? Let's find out. They won! Moana v Highlanders. Pack Highlanders by 40 past, so wasn't far off. Synopsis of the game. A brilliant sweep through the defence of the Highlanders strike first, and from there they could not be stopped. As silky backline work combined with some intelligent forward play saw them lead by 27 at the break. Moana had their opportunities, but stupid errors and inconsistencies let them down. Second half then, and the Highlanders just continued their momentum. But didn't Moana back down? Nope. So now faltering forward play combined with some breathtaking back moves saw them strike up a little comeback. But some ill discipline and a threatening power outage was a bit unsettling for them towards the end. Highlanders, great way to get your season back on track. Moana, close but no cigar. Try of the game and matchup of the match. Nico Jones and Varini laughing against the matchup of the game. They were inseparable and provided some awesome moments. The turnover work by the two of them was absolutely spectacular, and they were really menacing at the breakdown. Try of the game then goes to Nick Shearer. Some great work by the Highlanders backline meant Nick just had to score. One of the best tries on debut I've ever seen. It was really quite something. Next game then, Brumbies v Waratahs. Can the Brumbies continue their winning streak at home, or will the Waratahs spoil it at the last? Thank you! Brumbies v Waratahs. Pack Brumbies by 2, but it went out the window. Synopsis of the game. A nice drive from the ruck saw the Waratahs strike first. The Brumbies snapped back low through a exciting breakdown move 6 minutes after. The Waratahs extended their lead through some razzle-dazzle back play as the Brumbies could not seem to get their offense cracking. They closed the gap just 4 minutes after the siren to trail the Tars by 7 at the break. Second half then, and the Brumbies were on fire as they combined perfect set plays with wonderful carries to get themselves in the clash. The Brumbies had some discipline which allowed the Waratahs to stay in it through some easy penalties. Try as they might, the Brumbies did their best, but it was too little, too late. Well done, Waratahs! Great way to get your first win in 8 years in Canberra. Brumbies, hold your heads high, you've got to buy next week. Try of the game and matchup of the match. Matchup of the match goes to Jamie Adamson and Rory Scott, as those two had some outpouring moments and really clashed in the vital moments. Honestly, I was out of my seat. Try of the game goes to Logie Shaw as some great work by his teammates allowed him to stroll in one of the best tries of the round so far. Next game, Hurricanes v Reds. Can the Hurricanes avenge their loss to the Highlanders, or will the Reds continue their winning run? Game 3, Hurricanes v Reds. Pick. Kane still got the win, but it was over my 30 pass, so I'm still right. Synopsis of the game. Hurricanes got off to an overwhelming start through an exciting back support play. Then the Reds struck straight back with a splendid out wide play. And for a while there it was all on, as every time the Hurricanes tried to extend their lead, the Reds would threaten a comeback, with the Hurricanes leading by 10 at the break. Second half then, and the Hurricanes had a field day as they combined integral forward team play with outstanding out wide work to really do the damage. The Reds had their opportunities in this one, but just couldn't turn their attack into points. Well done, Hurricanes! Great win at home. Reds, hang in there. You've got a one next week. Try of the game and matchup of the match. Matchup of the match goes to Caleb Delaney and Siru Uru, as every time these two matched up, I was out of my seat. They really challenged each other at line out time and had some cool moments. Try of the game goes to Fijian Novu as a splendid play from the maul, saw him split through the middle and just score one of the greatest Hurricanes tries I've ever seen this year. Next game then, the Blues versus Fijian Drua. Can the Drua get the one at Eden Park, or will the Blues continue their home dominance. Game 4, Blues v Drua. Pack, Blues by 50 plus, so wasn't far off. Synopsis of the game. The Blues struck first through a booming forward into play move, but 10 minutes after that, the Drua struck back, and for a while there it was tit for tat as the two teams gave each other hell, with the Blues leading by 1 at the break. Second half then, and apart from a wee sniff by the Drua, it was one-way traffic as the Blues combined elite forward into play with swift and sharp back play to seal the victory with a try at the death. Blues, well done on extending the winning streak. Drua, keep your heads held high, although you've got a challenge next week. Matchup of the game and try of the match. Matchup of the game goes to Frank Lamani and Finley Christie as the two halfbacks were absolutely devastating. They really challenged each other in the vital areas and were absolutely in each other's faces the whole time. Honestly, some of their crashes had me out of my seat. Try of the game then goes to Peyton Spencer. A brilliant kick by Finley Christie set up an electric finish for Spencer to score. One of the best tries of the round so far. Next game then, the Western Force v the Chiefs. Can the Force get the win at home after their bye, or will the Chiefs recover after the loss to the Brumbies last week? Game 5, Force v Chiefs. Pack, right on the money as I had the Chiefs by 10. Synopsis of the game. Things took a while to get going as both teams had opportunities but just couldn't turn their momentum into points. But once they did, the Chiefs got started with some nice forwards and backs plays, while the Force threw in a diabolical skill move before half time to train the Chiefs by 7 at the break. Second half then, and apart from a brief sniff, the Force couldn't contend with the Chiefs attacking fair. Honestly, they were so clinical. And although they got some vital penalties, for me, it was really the yellow card period when the Chiefs went down to 14 that they could have struck, which is unfortunate, really, as the Chiefs, I felt, were really weak in that period. But well done to the Chiefs on their ability to hold on. Force, you just couldn't get it done in the end, but you tried your best. Try of the game and matchup of the match. Matchup of the match goes to Quintabaya and Kirtley Beale, as the two of them had some brilliant moments and really caused each other hell and just really set their back lines alight. Try of the game goes to Josh Jacob, a nice solo effort and an in and out move saw him strolling to score. It was really something. Next stop, outro station. What around Trons and Tronettes? Really amazed by the games. The game of the week is the Hurricanes the Reds for me, as I was really impressed by their performance. To put 50 on a team for the second week in a row is quite mesmerising in my eyes, and they had some really clinical plays up their sleeve, and the tries had me out of my seat. They were amazing. My round rating is a 9 out of 10, as while we got some awesome and exhilarating rugby, one game disappointed a wee bit, and that was the Western Force against the Chiefs. I was expecting the Force to put a bit more oomph in their performance and score more points, but unfortunately they didn't do so, which is a bit of a shame, really. Hopefully that changes next week. We've got some mouth-watering matches in the works for round 8, which I'm really looking forward to. And the standings do not change, as the Hurricanes stay on top with the Blues in second, Brumbies in third, Reds in fourth, Chiefs in fifth, and Crusaders in sixth. The Waratahs, the Highlanders, the Force, the Drua and Moana Pasifika are the ones out of the picture at this point. With that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in another vid. We have reached our destination station, Trons and Tronettes, so please take your belongings from your designated carriages as you head for the platform. Like, comment, share and subscribe, as it really helps me out. Be cool, stay awesome, and as I always like to say, be kind to one another, will you? A simple "how are you doing" or "are you okay" can make anyone a happy chappy. Ka! Ciao! And I'll see you later. Ka! Ciao!